I'm Rita Gamil, and you are, of course, Miss Lohrman, the principal of Morris Elementary. First of all, thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
Absolutely no problem for anything for the community.
And you know, it's funny, I decided to do this because I started, everybody I can get a hold of, whether it's buyers or sellers, and telling them how great our schools are. I thought, why not actually talk to the people who are running it and who's responsible of it. So my first question would be, why do you think we have a good reputation here?
Well, I've been in the district for 25 years, and I think that the City of Cypress and the Cypress School District is an outstanding school district because they really tune into the students. They want to make the best for every student here in our district, no matter what school you go to, and I have been at 4 schools in the district, so I know that equally throughout the whole district, every school has the same philosophy that all our children shall succeed.
Okay. Also, what is it like, or the process of hiring teachers here in the Cypress School District?
Unfortunately, we have not had the opportunity to be able to hire more teachers because of the layoffs and the budget cuts that have happened within the state of California. So what we have done is we had layoff teachers about 3 years ago, and those teachers are on call back to come back to the positions here in our district. After October 1st, we'll be able to, if we have any spots available, we go to an open application where everyone, they're equal opportunity hiring, and teachers put their applications in, and at that time it goes through a process of picking through the applications, and then we have an interview process. Plus we have also done is where the teachers have come through and they are given a lesson to do, and we interview them after they have done a lesson. We watch their lesson to see how well they would actually teach within the classroom. So it's very intense, but as I say, unfortunately we haven't had the opportunity to go outside of our area because we're still bringing back those wonderful teachers that got laid off before.
Okay, that makes sense. And of course, last year Morris was closed because of the modernization we were doing. What has it been done? What is different?
Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. It is absolutely wonderful. To come, it's like buying a brand new house and coming into a new house, and you get to pick the carpet, you get to have new furniture. The children are just so excited. New technology throughout the whole school. We're wired so that we can have more electrical things in the classroom, more of the technology. Every classroom has a smart board. Every classroom has a computer for the teacher and a computer for the students. A fantastic computer lab. If you ever get a chance to go by to see a computer lab. And district-wide, with the modernization, we try and make it equal through all the schools that are being modernized. So every school in the district that has been modernized has a completely new center where we have our library and then also our computer lab. It's just beautiful. It also, one of the things that we did make sure is that the schools are completely closed so that it's for safety reasons. Okay. We have a fence completely around our school.
That's what I was going to ask you next, so I'm glad you brought it up.
Right. It's so that we always know who's on campus, who should really be here, a check-in at the front of the office. So we've made it a very safe place for all students to be.
Yeah, I could skate it. The first time I came in, I thought, oh my gosh, it doesn't look like our welcoming school, but for that reason.
It is, and every morning I stand out front by the gate greeting the students in the morning, and if a parent wants to come in, that's fine. They just need to receive a badge and get one and then go onto the playground, and then we also have our camera so we know who's on campus and who's left the campus. It's really helped with our vandalism throughout the whole district. You know, every so often you get those kids that want to, write on things or things happen. We have had no vandalism at the school site, so that's really, really good for the school. And just the fact that kids know that it's a safe environment, and parents can drop their children off every day and know I have a safe environment for my children. Teachers are wonderful, so yeah, that brings everybody into it. But just knowing that if something happened, the children all know about what to do in a fire drill, what to do in an earthquake, what to do in a lockdown. And we have a good communication with the Cypress Police Department that if any of those things happen, they know how to respond to us immediately.
Perfect. Oh, good to know. Yes. I'm sure all parents, that's hearing a couple of the things that had passed in the news, that's always the first you worry. So it's good to know that it is something thought ahead and planned out.
We've worked really well with the police department on making sure that our safety is first for the students, and if there was anything that happened, let it be also a disaster if we had an earthquake, how they can respond to the school sites immediately. We have containers outside that if there was, like, let's say, an earthquake, we have containers where we have water and food available, so if we had to contain the students here or had to bring in people from the community that they couldn't be in their homes, we do have that available here at our school site.
Wow, that's great to know. Okay, technology you already covered, safety you already covered. Oh, every year Realtor for Kids were able to sponsor the golf tournament, and with that I can donate the $1,000 to Morris again this year, which I'm so excited to do. My question would be, is there a plan where that budget, where it's going to go to?
What we looked at last year, we received some money last year, and what we did is we put that towards our 6th graders who go to outdoor ed program. And that really helped cut down the cost of the bus. A year before, we had another realtor that donated, and what we did is every classroom, it's funny, but it sounds funny, but what we did is we brought an electrical pencil sharpener for every classroom. Because I think all of us all remember how we sharpened our pencils like this and how much noise it made, and it made it so much quicker for the classroom. Every classroom received a really good industrial pencil sharpeners so that the teachers could just whip through and sharpen the pencils, have them ready so that the students weren't having to go back over, sharpen pencils. They always had sharp pencils in the classroom, ready to work. So that way it went equally among all the students. The other thing that we have looked at is possibly buying some other technology equipment that we can use or programs in our computer lab so that all students would benefit from it.
Okay, good to know. Great. And what is the key to learning? What do you think the key to learning is?
You know, I really feel the key to learning is the cooperation with 3 people. And the 3 people, well, actually 4, because the student is number 1, that they are aware of why they're here at school. The second are our teachers. Our teachers have to be very well prepared, know the children, know where the child lies and what they can do to support them. The third is also our parents here in our schools, that the parents can also support that child at home. And then having a leadership of a principal that would know what areas can I help support all of those people all the way around, because our number 1 focus is that student. But if all of us take a buy into what are we going to do to support that child.
Okay. And children are our fill in the blank.
They're our number 1 goal here at Morris School, to help to make them succeed.
Wow.
They're wonderful kids. And as I said, being in the district for so many years, every school that I have been at, I have to say that the children and the teachers are wonderful. The parents, the support that they give to the schools is outstanding. The support of coming in and just volunteering in the classroom, being here to listen to a child read. They may not have that child in their classroom. They'll go to another classroom just to support the teacher because they may not have a volunteer in that room, so they want to go in and help support. It's what I call Cypress is like the little Mayberry, because we all work together for a common goal.
That's how it feels like to me, too. That's funny. I was talking to a potential seller who was telling me that they were thinking about putting their kids are now students here in Morris, but she said first we were thinking about putting them in private school, but said after doing the research with the APA scores and the tests and all of that, she says, I thought, it's down the street, why don't I? So
why don't you put them here? Yes. I know my daughter, she works, unfortunately, in Santa Margarita, so it's very far away. And she loves Cypress. I mean, the houses here are affordable for young families to be able to move into and to have such wonderful schools, because that's what parents are really looking for. Good schools, good community, something that they will feel good about saying, I live here in Cypress.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much. I
welcome.
appreciate it.
Thank
Keep
you.
up the good
Thank
work.
you.
We love having you
Okay.
here.
Thank you.